My name is William Ito. I'm 28 years old.
My name is Brady Wood, and I'm 21 years old.
Just go by Jimmy for short, and I'm 21.
I'm Heather Hatfield, I'm 21.
You know, I really started to realize I had a problem when I began to justify my my use of drugs and alcohol to break promises and not keep my word. You know, I really began to see that it was really, for some reason, becoming the most important thing in my life. I didn't care if I lived or died. I just cared if I got high.
Because I drank a lot, and then I got more into drugs afterwards. But the whole time I didn't think I had a problem because I was just drinking. I ended up in the behavioral health unit because I couldn't stop drinking and doing drugs, and I was suicidal.
I was really struggling with drinking. I got in trouble with the school, and they recommended that I go to a 12-step group, but I was fighting it. I didn't want to go at all, so I was pretty much angry. So I kind of ditched that, and that ended up me having to leave school because I wasn't willing to get the help that I needed.
After I graduated high school, started drinking and dabbling and trying drugs, and realized I definitely have the too much gene, and I overindulge in a lot of things, and then that progressed with drinking to the point that I wasn't maintaining relationships anymore. I was hanging out with friends about okay, where are we going, where are we drinking, what are we doing, instead of spending time with people.
I can wholeheartedly say that if I never smoked weed, I would not have been doing heroin eventually. Everyone thinks that, oh, I'll never do this, I'll never do that. It's harmless because it's legal. But I promise you one day you're gonna chase something else just because that door's been open to you, you know, and they're everywhere. Drugs and people willing to sell drugs to people who have no history of using them, and it's really sad.
It's easy to get. There was no struggle for me. I've never had a legal drink in my life. I turned 21 when I was sober, so there was never an issue of me getting drugs or alcohol. If you're worried about your son or your daughter, you gotta look out for behavior changes, and if something's going on, then you try to get them help.
It's really helped me be able to share my story with others. Because I know when I was going through my depression, when I had suicidal thoughts, it's weird because I thought I was the only one that ever had those problems. I was the only one who couldn't seem to not stop drinking, couldn't seem to never stop getting high.
In terms of what parents need to know if their kid is experiencing any kind of addiction or any kind of negative, really anything in their life, whether it be eating disorders or self-harm or anything like that, is that you just have to be present. That it's hard on your own as a parent to draw that line of where am I loving on my kid and where am I giving them the resources that are enabling this problem for them.
I never thought I'd be where I am today. I thought I was gonna be a lifer, and I thought I was gonna die of the addiction. And it's really amazing how much my life has changed in the past 8 months that I've been clean and sober.
A lot of the people who come are very young, and so they're teenagers, and I come here at 20, and I'm barely figuring it out, and it's very cool for me now, over a year sober, to be able to talk to the teenagers and try to get them on the right track before they mess up their lives even more like I did.
Being sober is one of the best things I've ever made. I've had more fun being sober than I ever had being in a fraternity. And that's not to mocking who's in a fraternity. There are positives to it and all that, but just having that opportunity to be sober, I'm just blessed, where it's something that I'm proud of.
Light of Hope gives me the feeling of purpose where I have things that I can share with other people, whether they be older or younger than me, and allow me to feel like my recovery isn't just me being healthy, but encouraging other people to be healthy as well. and that the fellowship at A Light of Hope is completely different than anywhere else I've ever been, that I have laughed harder and like full belly laughs I didn't have for a really long time that I started having hanging out with people from A Light of Hope, and that's something that has helped a lot.
My name is Tim Traurig, and I'm the founder and president of A Light of Hope Support Center here in Santa Clarita. We'd love for you to get involved with us here at A Light of Hope, and you can do that by texting the word ALOH to 555-888 and connect with us through our A Light of Hope app. You also can go to our website at www.alightofhopescv.org. If you're interested in one of our great fundraising events coming up, Be the Light 5K, you can go to BeTheLight5K.com. We'd love to have you join us. Please reach out to us. We're here for you, and we love supporting you and your family.